Alright. Hello, Lemon Tree, and welcome. Now that the stream is actually up. About that time. So, here we are. Just like the other streams, I'm going to be doing 3 different games on Apopalypse. 1 set seed, 1 random seed, and custom rounds, in case you have forgotten how I do these streams. And of course, monkey knowledge off for all games. Except I'm going to switch the order of how I do them compared to my previous ones. So I'll actually start off by doing the... I'm going to start by doing the random seed first. So I'll go in reverse order for what I normally do. So this first game is going to be Psy unencrypted. Bit of a different choice, but let's roll with it. And of course, can't forget about the music. It's a bit different from what I normally have in my playlist. I'm gonna try winging it. I'm not really too worried about no lives lost saying this. I would like to, but that's not a guarantee. Nah, I already lost it. Hello, dogs. Welcome. Glad to see you here. I'm feeling in the mood to try a Psy Energizer combo. Oh. I think I posted the stream on all the servers I needed to. Hopefully I didn't miss one. I don't want those Discord pings getting in the way of a good time. Oh, purples incoming. Here, I'll just stun. Should hopefully be okay. Just in case I get like early type pings. Now I know doing an intermediate map isn't ideal for Psy, because they benefit more from the faster XP gain on harder maps. But I thought this would still be a good map to play around with them on, just because of the side blockers. So, as far as this hero goes, I rate this hero a B on my tier list. In a bit I'll show the full tier list off. But for now I just want to focus on the gameplay. Okay, should be good. I can play it safe and get farms at this point. Okay, there come type pinks. Definitely want to use an ability here. I want to go for Reaktor, so I'm going to keep my sub on crosspath for now. I think, yeah, that's what I thought. Gotta be careful for leads. That's the only thing I don't have defense for right now. There they are. Yeah, that's what I kind of feared would be the case. Do one on both sides just in case. Could be handy for cleanup later on. Yeah, I still have some lo-fi tracks in this playlist, but this time around I do want to make them more action-packed because of the custom rounds I have for this stream that I spent a good deal of time making. So I think you'll be happy with how they turn out in the end. And that's why I'm saving the custom rounds for last this time. But for now, I just need to brush off all the rust from not really doing full playthroughs lately. Having to deal with final exams and then going to work. Okay, it's looking a little sketch right now. Hope I can survive this, but I should. I'm a bit worried about those Rigo whites. I might have got a little too greedy here. Like another structure at this spot. So now I've got my camo defenses sorted. I'm trying to go for a reactor, but I can't get the save up that I need. And then, of course, Moabs are also going to be an issue. But let me see. I want to take care of that. Try one more farm. Just checking the track that's playing. That way I can just remove all the other songs from the description as I finalize the video. Okay. I'm going to risk it. Hopefully I don't get any crazy ceramics at the beginning. Put this up here. Perfect. Still have to be careful with Moabs. They're gonna come out in 3 more rounds. 2 now. So I do want to save up for a deep breath. I have to use an ability here. Just in case I'll use it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for deep breath. Am I gonna get the money time? I should be able. Yeah. Perfect. Plus the stun works on Moabs, so that's a plus for Sai. If I really needed to go there with it. Which I don't here, thankfully. This is kind of an annoying part with banks and a pop, is because of how fast the rounds go, it can be hard to keep track of your balance over the course of the game. So you'll just like accidentally max out for a few rounds and not notice it. Also, I don't know why I went with IMF. That was a silly choice. Does not pair well with the fast-paced nature of Apopalypse, so yeah. Bad move on my part. Still could be useful if I'm trying to go for like BRF, but this was probably still a bad choice. Especially because this fortified mod might end up killing me. This is looking pretty tight. Hopefully I didn't goof. Okay. Don't have enough for Moab Blue. Oops. Yeah, that's not working. I go back several rounds. Let's go back to where the first Moab was. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't necessary. I'm gonna try going all the way to around 100 on this game. Just like the other streams, well, for the most part at least. I know if the first stream I didn't actually do that. Let's go over Phoenix. Because otherwise I am going to be playing with fire. Don't want to risk it with 4 or 5 mobs this time around. Go for another bank. I'll make sure not to IMF this time. It's actually really cool seeing the Seeking Phoenix fire for once. One of the rare times I can actually get away with that. Cool. Oops. I'm gonna do U-Jug here. Because U-Jug is very good on this map. And I don't think Phoenix can carry all the way to the point where I wanted to get Energizer, so yeah. There it is. So that's the synergy I wanted to go for. What other fun tower could I use on this map that I haven't really used on any of my other streams yet? Because come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I didn't use Beast Handler at all on any of my streams yet. So I'm wondering if I could do like T-Rex to pair with the Psystun. Well, Psy at 12. I'm gonna try that for the fun of it. Come over here. Oh, and DDTs. I've got a D camo, so I'm safe there. Also, T-Rex Stomp can stun DDTs even though it can't detect them. So that also helps. And now I see Sai being able to hop Moabs. Nice. I really don't need the banks anymore. I've got enough money. WLP time. And this should be enough to go all the way to around 100. Also, should I lower the volume on the music some more, or can you hear me just fine? Good. I know Max Power Beast Handler isn't exactly the most cost efficient, but I'm just doing this for intel. If I want to go for a Gigantosaurus, I could do that, but I don't really plan on doing that here. I only have 11 rounds to go anyway, so I don't know if I'll be able to afford it in time. Almost leaked that DDT. That was kind of scary. Seems a bit overkill though. Level 16. Keep on strong. Just let the U-Jug and Energizer take care of any leaks. Good. Now, normally in chimps, as you know, you get $179,000 in total, roughly, playing rounds 1 through 100. But you don't get that much money in Apopalypse, rounds 1 through 100. At least I haven't found a seed that gives you that much. I haven't done an extensive search on it, though, but just doing a quick analysis through 100,000 seeds I checked. I did like a standard deviation average plot. If it is possible, it's like just barely possible, theoretically. Getting $179,000 was like barely outside the 6 standard deviation range, which a billion seeds would fall in that area. Oh, I don't know why I did. I meant to do the stun. Hopefully that wasn't important. Okay, size level 18 now. Uh-oh. Okay, I was not paying attention there. Oops. But yeah, so this does get me into my next game they'll be playing, which I will be doing my 2-tower chimps with Apopalypse. Apopalypse with chimps rules, I should say. So, just as promised in my last video, I was going to do a 2TC run, Apopalypse rounds 1 through 100 chimps rules, and that ended up being a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Like 2TC, normally not a big deal for me, but trying to do with a pop is a whole different story. Because you have to rely a lot on the Bloons that come out to figure out a strategy that works well. And the problem I found with a lot of the 2TC loadouts that I was doing was they would be outside of the budget that I want to go for, which on the low end, the amount of money you get from rounds 1 through 100 is $135,000 roughly. So that's the cash limit that I was trying to go for when doing this 2TC. And even still, with cheaper 2TCs, I have to rely on the Bloons sends a lot more still, just because if I get like too many DDTs, that could kill a run. Same thing could also happen with too many CMGs to a smaller degree. Other Bloon spawns earlier on can be a problem sometimes, that sort of deal. So that made this a bit harder to plan out than I would have liked, but I wasn't really expecting it to be that easy, to be completely fair. But I still was not expecting it to be to this degree. But anyway, let's go ahead and get Gigantosaurus. Why not? I have the money for it. I really need to put the money into Psy, I can. There we go, Psy 20. As I was hoping. GG. Nice. Alright. Second game. No hero needed. Just a good old resort. And yes, I have to do this on a set seed because, like I said, I do have to rely on not getting too many of certain rushes like DDTs, tight pinks, tight greens, zebras, ceramics, that kind of thing. Like, I have to make sure it's not too difficult to start off, and also not one that's gonna have like something that doesn't work well with the load I'm trying to do. I think I would go for a 1/0/0 Bloom, actually, and then I save it for a Dartling. So this will be Glavelord Mad will be the 2TC I'll be doing. That's alright. I goofed at the beginning, so that's alright. Maybe just go for 1/0/0 outright. Can't believe I didn't post it on Bloon Encyclopedia until now. RIP. At least I can go back, but still. I felt something was a bit off. Couldn't put my finger on what it was, though. I guess while there's a bit of downtime here, I'll go ahead and post the tier list for all the heroes right now. So here it is, and yes, I do have Dan already, so there you go. I've played a few games with him, and that would be where I would put Dan as B tier, just like Psy from earlier. I don't want to give too much away about him right now, because yeah, you know. Ninja Kiwi has been copyright striking a couple Dan videos where they don't get him legit, and they were caught with that, so try to be a little hush-hush on the matter. Hell, even me just saying that might have given away the game. But anyway, the weird thing with Dan, for me, is like he plays an awful lot. He reminds me an awful lot of how Rosalia plays when I do my pop games. The two heroes play a lot like each other for me. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, though. Maybe it's just the switching weapons mechanic. I don't exactly know. Oh, can't forget about that. But yeah. The not Psy, but the Pat buff, I don't think it was enough to push him into S tier. I would say he's now a high A tier. But more likely than not, if I wanted to promote him to S tier, I would have probably taken one of the S tier heroes out, because it's still a bit of a crowded place, so I wouldn't justify just moving Pat up to S tier, like, without demoting another hero. And to me, the weakest link would have to be Geraldo, but I think his skill set is, like, his versatility just puts him in S tier. There's a lot of different strategies you could do with him, and they play well. The only thing that's weak with him, to me, is the duration items, because of the way how Apopalypse works. So, something like the glue trap that he has, a tub of Amazo glue, or bottle of Amazo glue, ends up lasting much less time than you would think, especially if you're doing it in the 40, 50, 60s, rounds 40, 50, 60, around there, because of how fast-paced the rounds tend to be. So that glue trap is not going to last. I keep saying glue trap, but Amazo glue, it doesn't last that long. So you don't want to rely on duration-based items that much for those periods. You want to really maximize the use with shooty turrets, since those last forever. But yeah, even still, the limited duration items prove to be useful in the 80s to 90s on some of the harder maps. Unfortunately, the map that I played Geraldo on before was pretty easy, so didn't really get to use those items that much. But yeah. Yeah, like, look at how fast these rounds are starting to go. I mean, you would have seen on the last one too, but still. Once you play a few of these games, you'll know pretty quickly how fast-paced these games tend to go for the 40s, 50s, 60s, as I said before. In fact, I've actually finished an extensive seed search of Apopalypse, did 1 billion seeds. That whole project has finally come to a conclusion. And actually, let me get that out here for you. Just go ahead and link it. Oop. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not letting me send the link. I had to use the bathroom, so don't mind the pause there. There we go. Okay. Okay. I had to refresh the page. So that link is that big seed search that I was talking about. 1 billion seeds of Apopalypse of rounds 1 through 60. It has some other seed searches too, if you look around. I've done some contributions to general free play as well. But yeah, I still have to update a few things on it, like the latest first purples and leads don't have all the seeds in them yet. In fact, I actually had to pause that one because I ran into a bug with the round generator, which got fixed in this update, so that's nice. I was actually hoping to get this stream out before that update dropped. So that's always gets me a bit nervous about a new update, is like I never know when it's actually going to drop. So for the first part, I actually kept my internet off while I was testing my rounds just to try to keep the update from happening, but I had to still check my Discord, so I had to turn it on occasionally, and unfortunately during one of those instances the game decided to update, so oops, I didn't notice. And well, that's how Dan came to be. So yeah, I did unfortunately exploit. There, I said it. We'll see if I end up getting flagged after saying that, but we'll see. Don't worry, it wasn't. It was a complete accident. I did hesitate at first to buy Dan for the monkey money because I didn't feel like it was intended, but I ultimately did give in. I would not recommend anybody else do it, just because, again, people have gotten flagged for it. I just have to be lucky to not get flagged yet. But, yeah. I haven't really been pausing to check the track was playing. Whoops. But yeah, pretty laid back. But the next game will be fun. Skull emote on the Valves 2 channel. And I'm just looking around Discord servers just to see what's going on over here. This is pretty laid back. Notice how there's still one Bloon type besides the bad that hasn't spawned at all yet. Until now, that is. Yep, the DDT. And this is actually the only seed in the game. I'll show it one more time. This is the only seed out of 1 billion that I checked where this is possible. First DDT on round 101. I did pick the seed intentionally, because this does struggle against DDTs. So there you go. Oh, neat. Alright. Perfect. And finally, let's get to the custom rounds. Oh, I think this is still the save I had from earlier when I was testing. This might take me a bit. Probably didn't need to restart all the way back to the beginning, but yes. Originally, I actually had this round set going only to round 60. Because the rounds ramp up so quickly that just going all the way to just having 40 rounds of, like, basically bads is not very fun. Just a bit of a preview for what's to come. So I actually had these custom rounds made a couple months back. Just haven't gotten around to using them until now. And now they're even more glorified, because I have some new Bloons I can play with. And as you can see from the title of this video, Diamondback and Lych will be here. Or at least the minions of them will. Well, you've already seen the Diamond Bloon, but not the Lich Soul. The reworked Lich Soul is in this. Actually, yeah. I guess I might as well say it now. Yes, the bosses will be here too. All these Bloons have been led by Diamondback and Lych. Why not? Not gonna lie, these first several rounds were lazily made because these are just taken from other. These are taken either from quests or Rogue Legends rounds. Am I good? Okay. I'm getting a little too greedy here. But I do have to build up my farm defense for the bosses. But that won't be for a while. It's everything leading up to it that's going to be tough, too. Like I said, the Lich Soul is going to be in these custom rounds. And that's a heck of a lot stronger than the bad. And faster, too. Just saying. Actually, it feels kind of funny playing the Rogue Legends round set here. I do have the Frontier Legends and Rogue Legends now, so yeah, I am at least willing to financially support Ninja Kiwi sometimes, right? I did buy them during their 20th anniversary sale, and eventually I want to do a stream with them, but I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with them yet. I've done some. I've thought of doing a round set swap between Rogue and Frontier Legends, but when I tried doing that for Frontier Legends, like playing the Rogue round set on Frontier, I couldn't even get past the first level of the game, even on story difficulty, so they're pretty tough. So I have to come up with something else for that. And of course, Frontier has its own issues, because the way how Frontier Legends works is there are two different round sets the game uses at any given time. One being the base round set, and then you have the reinforcements, which come on different rounds every time. For each map that you play, the reinforcements come at different rounds, and they're injected into the base rounds. So that one's going to be a challenge in itself to do, but it's not that bad otherwise. That looks kind of sketch. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can, whoops. You can target, Biker's concussive shell now. That was changed a few updates back. I keep forgetting you can do that. Let's just try that for now. I was actually wondering whether or not I should use Striker or Azili for these custom rounds, just based on the faster scaling of them. Let's go for Bank. And here come the first Frontier Legends exclusive Bloons. So at least the classics make their way in here. again. That's still not enough. I know I'll eventually have to get this. Okay, all the diamond blues are gone. Good. Rest should be okay. Quick. Ah, still didn't make it. Yep, that's right. Round 30 Moab. Oh, right. Diamond Bloon has BFB targeting. Also, I need Shimmer now. I probably should have sold a farm to get it. Could have sold a bunch of camos. Whoops. Gotta be careful of the Retribution Bloon. I use a sniper for that. Yep. Good. Okay. More Retribution Bloons incoming. Don't want my A-Bat hitting those. Uh-oh. Yeah, figured. Oh, I thought I put a Retribution Balloon in there somewhere. Yeah, that's why I wanted the 8-bat back here. Give me my money. From them, let the gold. Oops. Wait. Okay, we're fine. Just gotta be careful not to get my 8-bat stunned. Okay. Bit of a scuffed Apopalypse run, but whatever. That works for now. Wow. Almost missed that. Just should have gotten the. Okay. Cruddy. Would have been cool to get the life count down to 1 for more dramatic effect. How did I not cross-path the bomb at all? Didn't even need to use the IMF ability for that. I think this is the best Monkey spot I can do on this map. If I remember right. Again, I'm just chipping the rest off for all I care. I want to keep the Shimmer around for a bit longer. That was not worth it. Don't want to get too greedy now. Got my Monkeyopoulos. Should be happy enough with that for now. Yep. And round 63 DDTs. That's right. Uh-oh. Totally not infinite money exploiting. Yeah, the Deadeye wouldn't have done anything extra there. Oh, I'm doing the same thing again. Oh, wait, never mind. Oops. I did not mean to activate, or did not mean to upgrade Striker there. Want to go for a farm. Yeah, this is totally infinite money exploiting. Alright. This is why pop bosses will not work out well. Apopalypse boss events, if NK does end up making one. I mean, it can still work, but it has to be at least cash, otherwise you could just do this and exploit infinite money, and then it just becomes a joke. I'll do it again. That's my wake-up call. Time to build more defense. I don't really need the sniper anymore. Good. Probably could have gone over here. not place it from there. Should have chosen a better spot for that. Fortified ZMG on around 70. What could be next, I wonder? I should probably save it for a decent right now. Oh! Wait a second. Bruh. Is it too late to go for a gun zero? Yeah. I saw that. This spot's still a little better, but alright, Bloons Central Time. About time to get that. Turn that down. It's kind of loud. Okay, for those who are watching, can you still hear me okay? Like, is the music too loud? Yeah, there are so many Aura and Ringleader Bloons, it slows the game down a lot. Okay, hold on a sec here. I need to go back a few rounds. 72, okay? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sure, hopefully getting be sent for a bit. Oh! Oh, that's right! Wait a minute. It's restarting me on round 70. Because I did the infinite money trick here. Rip. Yeah, I definitely made this way easier than it would have otherwise been. For those who don't know how the infinite money trick works, basically, if it'd be easier to show it here. So you notice how right now all the rounds are here, 64, 65, 67, all in order. Sometimes this number will jump at the end, and that's later rounds being that's rounds being completed out of order, and that allows the infinite money trick to occur because it goes back to the earliest round you haven't defeated yet. So, in the case of me loading that round 72 save, it actually restarted me on round 70. So I beat it round 71 before round 70, and that's what allows this trick to be possible. That's fine, actually. For now. Legit copy pasted round 126 from the standard rounds here. Sugar from Wall Street. That bad got vaporized. But oh, it's going to get crazy soon. Much crazier. Yeah, saw a round number jump. That's what I meant earlier. It's around 85, just skip to 87. Oh yeah. Round 40 should be, well, round 140 should be free. Even Lych. So yeah, round 140 will contain a tier 5 elite of Diamondback and Lych. Just to give a preview as to what's to come. I'm not quite ready yet. Oh shoot. That ceramic clump's though to walk right through my defense, isn't it? Not sure why I got the heli in the first place, but it's gonna have to go. Oh, how could I forget? Bomb Blitz. See how much that gives for my Bomb Paragon. So I've done a little bit of testing with the rounds, but not like a full test until now. Oh, right. Initial cooldown. And yep, there you go. Can I even see? Some down Bloons layered, I guess. But okay, I'm on round 94. This is the same round that killed me last time, too. But, yep, Bomb Blitz cleared it. Okay, so this is what I meant from before, with the round number skipping. Back to 94. Give me more time to build. Still didn't clear all the retribution balloons because of the Pierce cap. That is really funny. Homeland time. Might as well. There's 250 of those in each clump. So I took care of it this time around. I should really start to go for Paragons soon. So it doesn't have to be a bad for you to get that Insta on round 100. And yes, I beat that before round 99. Funny how that works. I could just farm Instas at this point, but I really don't want to. Could run the risk of getting flagged anyway. Oh, you know what? I just realized. It's been stuck on round 101 for a while, and that's because of the Lich tombstones. I spawned some on that round. I should probably go for a Play of Dominus now, just to get that out of the way. There we go. $2 million cash. Probably time for another Paragon. Come on. I don't remember if I heard this one already. And from this point, you're going to be seeing a lot more Lich Souls. The 130s are just nothing but Lich Souls the entire time. Hello, Arthur Morgan. Welcome to the stream. Yes, the bosses are going to be the elite forms. So it's going to be tier 5 elite for both Diamondback and Lych. They'll spawn on round 140. You're going to do a VTSG on the bosses? I wasn't planning on it. I was just planning on doing Paragons. Also, where the heck did my cursor go? The heck? This is not the first time I've had that happen in a stream. There we go. I already had this song earlier. Yeah, the Lich Souls are not immune to Paragon Sun, so they're pretty easy now. Even the tier 5 elite doesn't seem to be too much trouble. How much damage do my attack shooters have? Still not enough to reach the threshold. I don't have that many black ores. I think I have, if I remember correctly, I have 3. Or at least 3 of those chimps black medals. Like, I have the black medal, but I don't have all the other difficulties completed, so... If I went with just, like, the blackboard itself, 2. But I think of 3, like, chimps. I really don't play too much outside of Challenge Editor in the normally. Are you flagged yet? No. Although I guess I will check at the very end of the stream just to make sure I'm not flagged still. Have you tried Dan the Monkey in the boss fight? No. I've just done a few Apopalypse games with him. He was okay. I'll start selling off my farms right about now. Okay.
Magic Music Production.
I'm gonna move my Balloon Crush to their spot. Oops. Not yet. Side note, I still have way too much money. Originally, I was legit just gonna use Bomb Blitz on the Lich Souls on this round. Ah! Okay, got me in the middle of a jump scare. My mom casually jump scaring me. while I'm recording. It legit came back home 5 minutes ago, and this whole time I've been just like really shaking up just because I'm just afraid of that happening, and it happened. Always whenever I have my headset on, I'm gonna scream that, so there's your rare chance of seeing my reactions to stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay. That mini rant out of the way. Let's finally get Bomb Paragon. Should I really sink that much more into it for... I should probably go for an Ace Gone instead. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. There. Okay. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Diamondback will show up first. Just give me some time to prep some more defense here. I was hoping to get this whole stream done while my parents were gone, but sadly that didn't work out to my favor. But at least I'm almost done. Oh, here's something absolutely dope. I'm gonna double down. Because, yep, Striker can do that. All the more reason for me to pick him. Oh, there's my SAR. Okay. Let's do it. gonna be kind of annoying to use Ace Gone because I don't have the monkey knowledge enabled here. Hopefully this should be good enough. At least I've got centered path. I was not planning on getting Ace Gone in this run. The only Paragons I was planning on getting were Ice Gone, Boomergon, and not Ice Gone, Takagon, Boomergon, and Bomb Gone. I should get some more Grill Blockers for Lych. Still a spot. Okay. Should be good enough. Oh, wait. Yeah, it should be okay. And go with using overcharge now. So how did I do with these custom rounds? Did I cook? Alright, Diamondback's finally dead. And now it's just the standard free play rounds after that. I can only go up to round 140 with custom rounds, so yep. Took long enough that now it's just going into the standard free play rounds again. Why the hasn't lasted the whole time? Alright, and there goes Lych. And thus, that concludes the custom rounds. So again, how did I cook? How did I do with these custom rounds? Did I cook? I hope I did. And I hope you're happy with what I did here. So, that is it for this stream. And I will see you all the next time. And just to be sure, I am still not flagged. To Arthur Morgan's comment. So there you go. Take care, everyone. See you on the next stream.